Welcome to the Moon Magic Tarot channel. Thank you so much for joining me, Super Souls. Wow, okay, we have a card already. In today's readings, which I am recording on the day of the new moon in Leo, we are asking your angels. We are asking your angels what new beginning is about to be given to you through the energy of this new moon. So that's going to be for reading number 1. I'm seeing reading number 2 already, and reading number 3. Okay, now we're going to turn these over to guide you in, and we will draw a rune and a charm as well for those of you who like that little bit of extra energy and yeah, just to tune in with your intuition. So, oh wow. So reading number 1 is, we are being shown the sign of the eagle, seize opportunities courageously. Reading number 2, kangaroo, be a force for good. I hope that's focusing okay. And for reading number 3, we have llama, set clear boundaries and enforce them. Okay, so we are asking your angels what new beginning is about to be given to you in the energy of this new moon. Let's draw a rune and a charm for each of these. 3 have come out. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, reading number 1. You have the rune of signs. Place that there. Reading number 2, you have the rune of joy. Reading number 3, you have the rune of openings. Wow, I am really excited about these readings. There's so much energy here, just so much energy. Let's look at the charms. Oops, those are runes. Let me get my bag of charms. Okay, reading number 1. Oh wow, you have it's a shield with the flower, a 5-petaled flower on this shield. Beautiful. Reading number 2, you have the hand with the hole in it. I love this charm. Absolutely love this charm. Something offered to you, an opportunity. And reading number 3, you have the cross. Wow, very powerful. Very, very powerful. Okay, so those are your cards, your runes and your charms. Super Souls, just tune into your intuition, see which reading you're guided to. It may be more than one, particularly given that many of us are manifesting simultaneously on, you know, in so many different directions all at the same time. I'll leave the video pausing just for a moment so you can have time to sit with this, and if you need longer, just pause it. I will put the timestamps in the information box below and in the comments for phone users. Tons and tons of love, and see you in the readings. Reading 1, welcome. Now, this is a beautiful card, a magnificent card, I want to say. Eagle, seize opportunities courageously. Archangel BACP. You have the shield with the 5-petaled flower, and you have the rune of signs, signals, synchronicities around you. So things are being shown to you. That is absolutely clear. Things are being shown to you that are about to guide you, create a window of opportunity, I think, literally allow you to up your game, fly higher. You know, a new beginning is about to be given to you, and it is, I want to say, it's one of significant empowerment. That's really what I'm hearing already from this card and the runes alone. So let's draw some cards. We'll draw from the Archangel Tarot because we are asking your angels today. see what we are being shown here for reading number 1. What new beginning is arriving? I'm hearing another. In your world. And I think we'll draw also from the Tarot of the Light too. This is a pack that features many angels, so it feels really appropriate to use today. Okay, let's see what we're shown in these 2 sets of cards first. Wow, look at this synchronicity already in the signs that you're being shown of the rainbow. And we have the rainbow here. The 2 of Gabriel. Make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. Gosh, this is a time for you, I think, reading number 1. Look at this. Wow, just look at this. Page of Gabriel, energetic, brave, optimistic, playful. Very interesting being a page as well. Often this is to do with people coming into our lives. Follow your passion. You are ready for any challenge, opportunities for excitement and adventure. Wow, this really is a time of magical new beginnings for you, reading number 1. I feel like doorways could just be opening up all around you, you know, in many areas of your life, more than one area. More than one area. Very interesting as well. We have this five petaled flower on the shield. And the number 5 is feeling quite important. Now, I don't know whether we'll draw more cards, whether there are going to be 5 potential opportunities, or I would venture to say maybe 5 things you need to action. We'll ask more shortly. 8 of Gabriel, a great deal of activity, sudden and immediate results, important communication. 5 coming through again. We have 12, perspective, Archangel Chamuel. There's a better way. Pause for reflection and insight. Dare to be different. This is a really, really interesting reading. Dare to be different. Be yourself. And look at this 3 of Ariel. Do what you love. A time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavours. Working with others in a cooperative manner. And here we have important relationships with people who share your vision. Wow. Wow. 6 of Stars, reading number 1. Success. Okay, this is a very powerful reading for you. I am kind of buzzing for you. There is something you need to see and view from a different perspective. There is something, I won't say that it's blocking you, but there's something, I think there's something you need to see with clarity. The actions you're taking, I feel that you are, as we all are in many ways, we're manifesting all of the time. We're creative beings, whether we are aware of it or not. We're constantly in the process of creating, because every decision we make, if we turn left or turn right, or you walk down one aisle in the supermarket to do your shopping, or you walk down a different one, and one of those aisles you bump into somebody or something happens. Constantly we are in a co-creative position, but we're not always conscious about it. I think you guys are consciously manifesting something in your world. I think that's really clear. You're consciously aware of manifesting in more than one area of your lives, which is beautiful. And your angels really today are saying to you, there is one area in your life, maybe there may be more than one, but I feel there's one, I'm being shown, out of the many areas that you are manifesting, there is something you need to see. You need to see through an illusion of something, or a perspective, or something that's currently being presented or offered to you that is not exactly right for you. You need to see something and change or shift your perspective on that. And actually, energetically, that literally is opening doorways for you, because when we are pursuing something in our world that isn't quite right energetically, it sort of lags, it creates a kind of a lag, like a jet stream that lags back and affects the other areas we're manifesting too. You're kind of very much on track with certain things in your world. We then have King of Angels, Peaceful Warrior. And yet another page here. Page of Stars, Curiosity. Okay. Your angels are saying very clearly here, there are actually, I think that there is more than one window of opportunity about to open for you. The new moon energy is really supporting you. You know, this is actually a timeless reading. If you're coming to this as I've posted it today, I'm doing it on the day of the new moon in Leo, then you know this is where you are with this. But if you're coming to this reading at a later date, it's fine. Our intuition will always guide us to the message we need at the right time, and the energy of this new moon in Leo will stay with this reading. That energy of celebration, of windows of opportunity for you. There is something you need to shift your perspective on, and in doing so, and approaching that situation peacefully. And again, for some of you, there may be more than one area of your world that you need to tweak or course correct. It's all about being you. I'll say some more in a moment. We'll draw more cards. You're in a space where you're exploring some different potential avenues. It's like you're trying something on for size. You're testing the waters. Yeah, you're testing the waters, but actually within this space of testing, some of the things you're trying on for size, you need to get clear about them and really rise above, so you have the vision of the eagle, because you're being shown exactly what you need to see. Signs, signals, synchronicities. Read the signs, listen to the signs, trust the signs. You are on a rainbow bridge of movement forwards, and this is all about being you. You know, I feel for you guys, you could be manifesting in your career, your artistic endeavors. You could also be moving forwards, well, in other areas of your life, relationships, although this feels like just opportunity after opportunity available for you. And it's almost like every area of your life that you attend to from a space of profound authenticity, doorways will open. But there is just one particular thing that you need to shift to see with clarity. You're questioning something. You're testing the waters around a particular avenue in your world. That's what I'm seeing here. And actually, as you test the waters, that's wonderful. But you also need to listen to the signs, see them, and adjust accordingly. Because there is going to be a better way forwards, or something different, something better about to come in some area here. Continue with your curiosity. And continue with your space of curiosity. Follow through in checking things out. Because there are, again, for some of you, if there is a particular emphasis on one area of your life, I am seeing you manifest in more than one. But if your priority at this time and your own focus in your new moon wishes is on a particular specific area, that you have your eyes on this one particular dream, this one particular desire, then within that space, be allow yourself to be curious, allow yourself to recognize that there's more than one route to go to take this, more than one opportunity. If, for example, if you were, and this is just a random example, but I'll use it, if you were trying out, let's say you've written a book and you're looking for an agent, and you think you found one, you're looking through you've done some research, you found one, and you think that's the one for me. The CV looks really good, so to speak, you know, the stuff they write. Actually check out more than one. Shift your perspective to recognize there's more than one, because I think there's more than one option. Be curious. Allow yourself to be discovering in order to see with clarity, and you're going to be shown exactly what you need to see. And this is a great time of activity for you. Reading number one, you're going to be doing a lot. It's like if the universe presents you with a doorway, of course that's true for us all. Manifestation isn't just sitting back and waiting for something to be delivered on our doorstep. We have to go for it. We have to embrace what we're being given. I mean, that's part and parcel of manifestation. So reading number one, let's draw some more cards, because this is a time of great activity for you. Things being shown to you, opportunities, actions to be taken, but also giving yourself complete freedom to be yourself and do what you love. Complete freedom to follow what feels right for you, like dare to be you, dare to be different. And also complete freedom to test the waters and make changes as you go. I feel this is flooded with spontaneity. It's like, try this on, see what it feels like. Try that on. It's like a shopping spree of your dreams and manifestations, and doorways just opening for you. It's like the saying that's coming to mind reading number one is you know, like the planets align for you. You know, when the planets line up and the energy is all about go, go, go. All sorts of different opportunities. But yeah, test the waters, try things out, and say yes to something, say no to something, say, you know, so just, it's got this flavour. Now, let's draw some more cards. Let's find out what kind of information can be given here about this variety of new beginnings and this particular area of, there's a better way of changing your perspective, of seeing something with clarity. There's certainly a way, you have the skills. That's one thing I would say very clearly. I mean, Gabriel is a messenger of, you know, he has amazing communication skills, Archangel Gabriel. Courage, capacity, just amazing. So with the King of Angels, peaceful warrior, Six of Stars, success, you have the ability to handle every single one of these situations in ways that are going to be, I just want to say, successful and to your benefit. And with a higher vision, I feel like you guys are working on things that are, you have a level of understanding that means, and I really honour this actually, because this is, you know, this is a really great level of, I mean, this is a real significant level of consciousness. You know that whatever the outcome of everything, there is something of benefit within it. And let's just see. I'm not sure if the camera is focusing very well either. Let's see if another card will help us as well. And there is your card. Your first card. We have Angel of Faith. This is really interesting here. I'm going to place this here. Angel of Faith. Look at that. Look at the way her hand is pointing in exactly the same direction as the way the eagle is flying. This is very interesting, very, very interesting indeed. Okay, let us draw some more cards as well. I'm going to use a more traditional tarot in a moment and some angel answers. Let's see what we're shown here. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, Angel of Faith. And we have the card of the Magician. 4 of Pentacles. Ah, this is making sense. Page of Cups. The Hierophant. Oh, look at this. Knight of Swords, 6 of Pentacles. Now, I may need to move the cards around a little bit so that we can see everything. Okay, let's move these up a little. Okay. You are literally surrounded by opportunity, the energy of opportunity, but something is needing to be understood or seen from a different perspective, seen with clarity. I said right at the beginning of the reading number 1, that there are signs around you. There's something you are currently pursuing that doesn't have exactly, it isn't either the right circumstance or the right person. Now, there are people out there, absolutely, the opportunities are absolutely primed for you to find exactly the right people in the right circumstances to support whatever it is that you are manifesting. But there is a dream that some of you are really, although you're manifesting many things, there is a priority dream. It's like if your angel said to you, on your list of desires, what's at the top of your list? This is the thing that's at the top of your list. It's your priority dream, your priority desire, your priority wish. Okay? And you're already following, you've been testing the waters, things have been coming in for you in a good way, actually. But part of the coming in is that it is about trying things on for size. And, you have been manifesting this. But something here, there is something that you are pursuing currently, a particular avenue, and it's connected to the top priority dream or wish. There are others going on. That's what I'm seeing here. And you need to actually adjust your perspective, let go of the way that you're looking at something. Don't cling. It may even be that you have to let go of something. I use the example of, if you were, researching agents and you think you found the one, actually, that may not be the one. I think there will be something better. There's a better way. Pause for reflection and insight. And dare to do it differently. Think about a different approach. You're going to be able to, this is very lovely as well, Peaceful Warrior. You're going to be able to part company from this, to let go of this. Maybe there's a bit of anxiety around it. There's something here for you that you need to shift your perspective or let go of something or a particular course of action that you're currently contemplating, or you're on it but it doesn't feel quite right. Trust that intuition, because the moment you make that decision to have that conversation, let go of that, you recognize this isn't the end result. It was part of the journey. It was something that came, something or someone or a circumstance. It's given you added information, so it was really valuable to you and to all others concerned. There's a real value here, that recognition that there's always an immense promise and gain in every situation, but it's time to let go of it in some way, to shift your perspective. The moment you do so, you reopen. I mean, look at the way the energy is just coming out of this person's heart and soaring, into these dreams again. We have the pig that's going to fly. It's like this is about to, by shifting your perspective, this is what your angels are really saying to you. There is something in the new moon energy that needs to be altered, changed, adjusted, possibly, I think, let go of, actually, for some of you. The moment you do that, the energy will go soaring. It's like, whew, like a firework. Like a firework spiraling into the sky. The pathway will open. I mean, literally, it's like the moment you say, I'm not going to cling to this anymore. I'm not going to cling to this belief that this circumstance, person, situation is going to be the one I was looking for. Or, it's like, actually, there's a better way. I'll look at this. I'll see how that is. Shift my perspective. The moment you shift your perspective, like a firework, that pathway forwards is just going to open, and you'll then start to take action. The actions will be clear. It will be like go, 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 go. Lots of actions here to take. We have, follow your passions. You're ready for any challenge, opportunities for excitement and adventure. Doorways are just going to fly open. Make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. You're going to find the right tribe. You're going to find the right people, the right tribe, and do what you love, because this is a time for things to really soar for you. Look at this, 6 of Pentacles. The rewards come in, and very quickly. That's what I want to say. They come in quickly, fast and furious. So it's like literally pursue something you were working on doing, whatever that dream, or and you know, for some of you this may apply to more than one area of manifestation. But the key here is make the adjustment, change the perspective, seize the moment, see it with clarity. Again, 5, I feel like you guys have like almost for some of you, this won't be for all, but there are kind of almost like 5 actions to be taken. One action is a choice to reflect potentially and really consider shifting your perspective. You know, sometimes an action doesn't mean powering forwards, it means shifting a view. The action is to let go of something. But then there would be 4 more things to do that will just move forwards. I am loving this reading. I am absolutely loving this reading, reading number 1. Your angels are absolutely clear about this for you, and look at this, you know, this space of curiosity. We'll draw a couple of angel cards just to wrap up this reading, I think. There we have one, and may we have another for reading number 1, if that is right. It may not be right, it may be that we just have, do you know, I think we maybe just have one. Let's see. Recovery. Ooh, that is interesting. We are going to draw another card. Yes, recovery. Ah, I get this. Oh, this is so clear. There's your other card. Yeah, I totally get this. The situation will improve. Right, okay. This is really, really clear. Whatever it is that you need to change your perspective on, the nature of it, and this is a general reading, so it's connecting to your own personal circumstances, of course. But there's a recovery involved. In order for these doorways to open, whatever has been clinging, whatever perspective is needing to shift, it actually has involved a degree of a drain on your energy. I sort of said earlier about, you know, it's like sometimes one aspect of the many things that we're manifesting, because it's draining, it's taking up, it's using energy, and it's using energy in an area that isn't actually quite right for you. It causes this lag. It's like the jet stream, a lag that stops you, inhibits you from being able to push forwards. So there's something of recovering here. And then the moment you do this, there's this cleanse and release around it as well, your angels are saying, because the moment you do so, the energy will soar. You literally may feel that you need to recover from this kind of slightly draining situation, that jet lag almost, and then the situation will just, not only will it improve, but it's like the light is seen. Look at these dolphins, everything is moving upwards to the light here. But yeah, give yourself time. If you find when you do let go, you communicate clearly in some way with something, you know, it's holding that faith, because if this was your priority dream and you thought you'd come across the answer, the solution, the person, the situation, and now you're realizing it's not quite right, it doesn't feel right. When we choose to make that decision, there's a reel back from it where there's disappointment. Hold your faith, see it clearly, hold your faith, and just, have a salt bath, go do some self-care. You're going to pick up so quickly, it will be unimaginable, because your energy is going to soar. It's actually been taking up more of your energy, more of your airplay in your head, more of your headspace than you realize. And the moment you release it, off you go, soaring up back up to the surface. Look at these dolphins, back up to the surface to breathe freely. Dolphins take air above water. They take air, then they can dive deep, but then they have to come back up for air again. That's literally what it will feel like. You know, when sometimes something happens and you wish it hadn't, but it also, there's an element of, once you get over the disappointment, there's a relief and an experience of freedom that comes with it. And that is what's going to happen. Reading number 1, I'm sorry that this has sort of felt this, there's something here that feels like it's the shift of something that has, I'm sorry it's been a disappointment, but something will have been given to you along the way, and also to anyone else involved, that will have actually enabled you to move forwards. It may even be your capacity to say, you know, this isn't right, and to take an ownership of your right to say no to something, or to make an adjustment, and to follow what is absolutely right for you, and knowing it's right for you. But oh wow, the moment that happens, give yourself space to process those emotions. But wow, the energy will free, everything will move forwards, and I think genuinely you're going to see results so quickly, because in more than one area, not just this one priority dream, because the energy is then free. It's like all of these things can now happen. And I do believe, hold that in place. The first action out of 5 may actually be to make a choice within you. That is an action, a clear choice here. But there are potentially 5 actions, 5 things to do, and maybe one is a clear choice, you know, whatever that is. There's a process, but my goodness me, actions can come and will be taken, and you are going to see the results so quickly that whatever this is that's been lingering, it will feel like a release, and you will soar. Reading number 1, this is magnificent, beautiful new moon reading. Thank you so much for joining me. I am loving the energy and the shift within your world in so many more directions than even just that one priority dream. Reading number 1, if this reading has resonated with you and you'd like to get notification as soon as I post a reading, if you subscribe and press the little bell icon, they should come into your stream. I do all sorts of other stuff, spontaneous readings like this. I post every Sunday with weekly guidance. I put a moon update every Friday with the moon forecast, the lunar forecast for the week. So there's a ton of stuff to connect in with. I have a whole timeless readings playlist which answers very specific questions, so if you're needing extra support or guidance, check that out too. And I also have a monthly prize draw. Super Souls, I'm going to put all of the relevant links to these kinds of things, the playlist, everything that may be useful, in the information box, along with the timestamps, and in the comments for phone users too. Super Souls, give yourself permission to fly high. Be you, liberate yourself from anything that is clinging, and go for it. Reading number 1, tons of love. Welcome, reading number 2. Super Souls, you've been drawn to this reading by the card of the kangaroo. Be a force for good. We have the rune of joy and this beautiful hand. This palm with spirals all over it and a space in between. There's something quite profound about being connected to, source energy, to spirit. We're asking your angels, what new beginning is about to be given to you? What is this new moon energy bringing through for you? What is about to be given, shown, offered? And here we have, I'm even using my hand here to offer you something. Very interesting, the rune of joy. This is a rune, it's a fruit-bearing rune. It's a rune that speaks of a new dawn being carried across the gap by the wings of heaven. And there's something about this card connecting what is above with what is below. Let's see what else we are shown for reading number 2. Whoa! We have 3 cards straight out of the pack, and I'm seeing 4th and 5th. I'm going to draw from this angel pack as well. There's your card. Wow. Reading number 2. The cards are launching themselves out for you. I love it when this happens. It is just feels very vibrant and very energetic, and as if we have definitely one card here, one here, and one here. lively. The energy around you is really vibrant and lively. Let's have a look and see what we're shown. Angel of grounding. Isn't this interesting? When I've just said I feel like we're connecting what is above with what is below. And here we have someone sitting on a mountaintop. She's sitting on solid earth and yet is in tune with what is above. Wow. Okay. Absolutely amazing. Amazing cards already. Reading number 2. Let's have a look and see what we have here. Look at this. Oh, visionary. Well, that was almost obvious, wasn't it? Look, Queen of Angels, visionary, given the kind of energy that we are seeing here for you guys already. Right, let's have a look and see what we have here. So we have, first of all, 6 of Gabriel. Congratulations, you've done a wonderful job. Whoa, that's lovely. It's beautiful because I'm recording this at the time of the new moon in Leo, which is all about celebration. Time to move on to the next project, awards, scholarships or promotions. So this is really interesting. You're at a very distinct turning point, but it feels like a turning point of victory. We then have 10 of Ariel and Page of Ariel. There is so very much to be grateful for, and financial success and the promise of retirement. Yeah, a rich and rewarding family life. Page of Ariel, an excellent opportunity will be offered to you. Scholarships or the pursuit of education, time to get to work. Do you know, I'm going to just connect to what I was saying already about what is above, connecting what is above with what is below. Your angels are saying to you, the energy of this new moon is bringing an opening. It's going to be an opening of clarity. We have 3 of Angels here as well, clarification. We also have 5 of Trees, limitation. I'll talk about this in a moment. I actually do feel, reading number 2, you're about to be offered, I want to say, I would say it's an opportunity of a lifetime, but it's to do with an opportunity that's going to give you clarity of direction. It's like a pathway to your future. Now we have 4 of Raphael, seek out other possibilities, look for the magic in life, be aware of your own emotions. And we have King of Raphael, warm, generous, honourable, refined. Yes, it is safe to trust, the ability to accomplish many things at once, follow your creative patterns. Now, we have the Queen of Angels, visionary. This is very, very interesting, this reading, because I've been doing, obviously, as you know, I do various readings. We have 5 of Trees, limitation, 3 of Angels, clarification. And then these 2 cards here. 4 of Raphael, King of Raphael. Okay. What I feel is you are in a position where you are needing to make a choice. Okay, there's more than one direction to go in. And it connects to the next chapter of your life very distinctly. So for a lot of you, this may well be some aspect of either a career pathway or an educational pathway. If you're weighing up college choices, university choices, you know, which course to take, or, you know, there's something more around. In this reading, it feels more career and, I want to say, calling directed, calling, purpose, than personal, you know, in terms of intimacy, relationships. This feels much more about your working career, your pathway, your calling, your vocation, the pathway of the next chapter of your life. Making decisions that are going to be that new dawning, that new opportunity. It's like there is literally space here. You're being offered, place this hand here. You're going to be offered an opportunity. There's a doorway of opportunity. I think many of you are facing a doorway, but you're not actually sure which choice to make. Okay, there are choices available to you. Your angels are actually giving you, ultimately, I suppose, advice here about the choices that are available to you. They are offering you clarification. So what they're saying to you is sit down and consider the options and the choices available to you. I feel like there are a lot of people that have a lot of opinions about what you should or shouldn't be doing. I think that's why I really homed in on, choices for like, for example, university choices. I mean, very often when we're making what feels like a very big life direction choice, because this is really focusing on your life's direction in some way. It's almost as if your vision is being, I want to say limited, coloured by either so many choices you don't know which one to take, or by other people's perspectives. They've asked 10 people what they think you should do, and I guarantee you'll get 10 different answers. They're all going to talk to you about what they think you should do, what they believe is right for you, and their intentions are good. There's a difficulty here in trusting the pathway that you want to follow. I actually think you know which pathway really you want to follow. Your angels are actually saying to you, the opening of this new moon, the new beginning that's being given to you, which at the moment feels shrouded by too many choices. I could do this, I could do that. Your angels are actually saying to you, take your time. Four of Raphael, get still. Look for the magic in life. Be conscious of your emotions, because the moment we sit in a place of uncertainty or we start to worry about making choices, then those emotions will colour our decisions. They almost remove our ability to be making clear decisions for ourselves. Scholarships or the pursuit of education, it's time to get to work. What your angels are saying is get grounded here. Literally, get grounded and get still and weigh up the possibilities. Hold the vision of what you know that you actually really want. Hold the vision. I think some of you are actually, you kind of know in your heart of hearts the direction, the vocation, the calling, the something that you're looking for. It's like the magic ingredient out of the various choices that are available to you. I think you have a really good idea of what you're looking for. But there's a muddle around choices and decisions, or a feeling that you can't quite grab what you want. Actually, your angels are saying to you, an excellent opportunity is going to be given to you. So for some of you, I feel like there's all these choices and you don't know which one to make. And the key here, your angels are saying to you, is get grounded and literally think about the one that makes your soul sing, the one that gives you that strength of promise that aligns with the future that you wish to create for yourself. So for some of you, there's that aspect of the reading. For others, maybe you are in an indecisive position. You're not quite sure whether there is a direction available to you even yet, in which case this reading is saying to you, this will be offered to you, and an opportunity is going to come. I think it will connect to some aspect of higher learning, but it's going to align you with your vision of what you want. And when it comes, the answer is yes, it is safe to trust. The ability to accomplish many things at once. There's a following of your creative passions. An opportunity will come to you. The energy of the new moon is going to kickstart this space of opportunity. So for some of you, there's a need to pause. Okay, just press the pause button. Don't rush to make your choices. Okay. This is very much a turning point into a new chapter, a new dawn, a new day for you. And the pathway that you're going to be taking is one that ultimately connects you to your higher purpose, your calling. There's divine timing involved. Reading number 2, I'm going to draw more cards. I feel that's what we want to do here. Definitely, we'll use a traditional tarot pack here. See what we're shown. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we are asking reading number 2. How is this going to move on? What other advice can we be given? Now this is interesting. So we have the wheel of fortune. Okay, super good. We have the page of wands. This is like manifesting heaven, and 4 of wands. Celebration. Okay, gorgeous. Strength. Knight of Cups. Ooh, look at this, Super Souls. Knight of Cups and Knight of Wands. Very, very interesting. Okay. Right. The circumstances of your world are about to change, and that is happening regardless. Reading number 2. The circumstances, something is about to shift, and your angels are just advising you of this. If you're sitting in a place where you kind of have itchy feet, okay, but you don't know which way to go yet, or you are presented with several different avenues of opportunity and you don't know which one to choose, press the pause button and get grounded. The wheel of fortune is turning, change is coming. There's momentum in this reading. We're being shown this. The clarity is coming. So don't rush to make a choice. Something's going to be offered to you. Again, there's a space, there's a pause. This hand is showing us there's a space. I feel like there's a space in which to wait. I don't think you have to wait for long. And if any of you are, but don't pressure yourself. If any of you are feeling pressured, just slow it right down, get grounded. You know, look to the stars, look to nature, look for signs. I'm going to ask more and we're going to draw more cards. Your angels are saying, look, actually behind the scenes, the wheels are turning. The things that you are wanting to manifest. Look at all these circles here. You know, the page of wands, you can see this circular energy of fire, you know. And again, the circle here, the tambourine. Spirals within spirals, circles within circles. This is going to move forwards for you. It is absolutely going to move forwards. The wheels are turning behind the scenes. So there's a real sense of your angels saying, look, get grounded. You know, meditate regularly if you're not sure, and trust. You know, the way is going to become very clear. Yes, it is safe to trust. Even in the changing of the tides, the turning of the tides. You know, I can see that you guys are, there's been anxiety around the idea of of making the right decision, or whether you should let go of something, or making the right choice, and it's there. But actually, in this energy, this new beginning, for number one, if you were given a checklist and your angels were giving you, which I sort of feel they are actually, they're giving you a checklist. Number one, get into a space of gratitude for everything that you have right now. Because the energy of gratitude and appreciation it's such a high vibration. It will bring to you, it's like it resets your energy so that everything starts to move more quickly and in your favor. So get grounded, get still, and center yourself in a space of gratitude for everything that you have right now, whilst holding your own personal vision, irrespective of what anyone else thinks you should be doing. Don't be pressured, because the wheels are turning. Something is going to be shown to you, given to you, an opportunity. It may well connect to some form of education that's very present in this reading. But the clarity will come. The clarity of direction is going to come to you. There's a pause where you're feeling a little bit of limitation around you, a pause where you're feeling circumstances either haven't worked out as you wanted them to, or there are too many choices and you don't know which one, or too many people having their opinions. But this is going to right itself. Things are going to come back into balance. We have the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Okay. This is a card, Four of Wands, of celebration. So we're shifting. There's going to be a shift. So shift into a space of celebration anyway, in gratitude for what you have right now. And remember that your vulnerability is also your strength, because it's within that space of sensitivity that you are able, if you move beyond your own emotions, your sensitivity will actually help you. It'll tune you into your intuition. Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups. Now I will say, and this is a proviso for some of you but not all, if you are in a relationship or seeking a relationship, although this is very much career orientated and career directionally, career, education, that kind of stuff, creative projects, all of that, I would say that it may be that a relationship is coming, or there will be some aspect of relationship or your love life or intimacy that will actually secure the clarity of direction that you're going in. So that may well come in for some of you, but I don't think it's for all. Overall, this is a reading about your career, your creativity, your calling, your purpose. But for some, it will be influenced by the connection to some aspect of your love life, your personal life. So it's going to create that change of direction for you, or the clarity. For others, this is actually much more about you coming back into balance. So rather than feeling stuck, limited, too many choices, or just stuck and don't know which way to go or what to look for, get yourself grounded, because your creativity and it's like this is bringing together your creativity, your desire, your passion, along with the ability to do something you love. I mean, it literally is. It's like there is a pathway that's going to be offered to you. This is the clarity that your angels are saying. An opportunity is about to be given to you. It will be very clear when it shows up, because it's going to marry, as it were, your urge to be creative, to find your calling and purpose, whatever learning you need to do along the way. It may just be opening that pathway of learning, the first rung on the ladder. For others, you're further along the ladder. But it's going to align you with an opportunity that's going to give you the learning or the career pathway that will bring you, it's like that, the job that you love, the job of your dreams. Okay, so that's really in essence here. We will draw more cards. We're going to ask for greater clarity here. Let's draw some angel answer cards. We are asking for answers for reading number 2. Some clarity around this direction. Can we have some more information about also maybe when this is going to come? Because we're being shown that you are needing to be grounded, as if you're either putting yourself under pressure, or you're feeling itchy feet, or other people are putting you under pressure. Let's just see what we are shown in support of reading number 2. I'm going to take this one too. Okay. Meditation brings answers. Oh, look, we have just, this is lovely. First of all, meditation brings answers. This is exactly what they're saying. Your angels are saying, get still. Don't be swayed by either, don't be pushed by the pressure of your emotions, or indeed the pressure of your mind, a mindset that says either I can't do this, or it won't happen, therefore I must make a choice now, or the mindset of others trying to sway your choices. Get still. This is really clear. The wheels are turning behind the scene. Abundance. This pathway that's going to be offered to you is literally taking you, it really is taking you on that pathway that is going to lead you to that calling, that purpose, that career pathway, the educational outcome that will lead you to a career pathway of your dreams. Fulfilling that pathway here of abundance, knowing step by step how to get there. Your situation will improve. I do really see that some of you are feeling quite restricted, quite trapped. You're fearful or anxious, or just there's quite a tetchy, restless energy around. But this is time for this is happening, and here we have the card that we were needing some direction. I mean, sometimes, and the cards are brutally honest, sometimes they'll say like in a year, and that's, if you're watching a reading and you're really wanting something now, you know, that can feel like forever away. This is really clear, within the next few weeks. So the energy around you is bringing you that pathway that is going to fulfill your vision. It's bringing you the clarity you're looking for. So really, I can see some of you, I can literally feel this, you know, why isn't it happening yet? But the rune of joy is so beautiful, because this is like, you know, I always think this is a rune that says if you're surrounded in fog, you know, and fog sometimes, fear, obligation, guilt. Fog is just, you know, we're there, we can't see where to go, what to do next, you know, we feel, you know, we're struggling a little bit. But this says, you know, you're going to be lifted. I always almost see a vision, and it's so tuned in with this card, Angel of Grounding, and the imagery here, and the kangaroo card, you know, with the crystal. This is, it's almost as if you imagine, you know, a really early morning where you can sit on a mountainside and, you know, you can look across and all you can see is a sea of mist. There's no clarity. You can't see any of the little roads or the houses beneath, or any of the land, the lay of the land. And if you had to find your way down the mountain, you'd be really worried about how on earth you were going to do that, stepping into the fog. This rune says that mist will just clear. And it does, you know, you get those incredible days where the mist just clarifies, you get beautiful blue skies, you can see exactly with clarity where everything is, and that is what this is representing. So this is coming. I love this reading number 2, because it's so much connected to a higher calling, your purpose, your vision. It's like the universe is literally actively working behind the scenes for you. So you may not be able to see what's going on, but the universe is actively working on your behalf. And it is about, you know, for many of you, offering you the pathway that allows you to become that channel for the higher good within your purpose, your calling, your working world, your career, your educational pathway. Yeah, the universe is actively working behind the scenes, but there is a space right now. And I love this. I love the clarity we're being brought here within the next few weeks. So Super Souls, I totally get that you're feeling like, will this ever change? Will this ever happen? You know, how will I make the right choice? How will I make the right decision? Get still, meditate, and take an ownership of, I want to say, of trust. Trust the universe, trust the higher guidance, tackle your daily activities with gratitude and appreciation. Love what you have right now without pressuring yourself to make a decision. Literally give yourself a few weeks. Buy yourself that time. If other people are pressuring you, just say, do you know what, I'm going to stand back from this and I'm going to give myself a little bit of time, and then I'll come back to you if people are pressuring you. And then within the next few weeks, something is going to be gifted, handed to you, the pathway, an opening, and you will know. It will give you the clarification. You will know from the bottom of your heart in that very moment. You will absolutely know that that is the pathway. That is the vision you've been waiting for. Okay? Very, very clear. Very, very clear guidance for you from your angels. And they are so supporting you in holding that light around you, holding you in such a pure space so that the pathway can come to you. I love the way these cards are showing so much light being held around you, and meditation brings answers. They are plotting and planning the pathway of abundance, and the light will literally come from above. You know, maybe, you know, within the next few weeks, just when you've got to that moment where you think it's never going to happen. Here I am feeling like I'm underwater. I can't see a thing. Suddenly the pathway will be lit. This opportunity is coming. So press that pause button, reading number 2, and trust, because the opportunity is coming. As I mentioned, for some, that there is possibly a connection in a different way that will give you the clarity of direction, but that is only for some of you. However we look at it, the message with great clarity for all of you, reading number 2, is that the direction will be shown, and you are to be offered an opening, an opportunity, an educational pathway, a career pathway, a calling pathway. Something is coming, and when it arrives, you will absolutely know it with certainty. Reading number 2, this is a heavenly reading. I appreciate even a few weeks can feel really hard if you're itching and restless, but get grounded. Practice your meditation and your daily gratitudes. In fact, if necessary, hourly gratitudes, you know, for the cup of coffee you have, you know, whatever it is, for the cup of coffee, for the sunshine, for the breeze on your face, for looking up at the stars, for the, you know, for the pillow that you lay your head on, for the clothes, the shoes on your feet, the really the everythingness of every day, because this will come. And yeah, the more you are centered in gratitude, the higher the energetic, the easier it is then for your angels and your guides and for the universe to deliver to you. Reading number 2, this is gorgeous. Super Souls, this new moon is so, it's like, almost like celebrating you in advance. I'm loving the energy, I really am. If this is resonating and you'd like to get notification of any of my readings, the random ones that I upload, as well as my weekly readings that I put every Sunday for weekly guidance, I post a moon update as well with the lunar energy every day. I know quite a few people are now following that. It's a really helpful way of navigating sometimes the restlessness that's around in the air as well. So Super Souls, if you subscribe and press the little bell icon, the readings on anything I post should come into your stream. I have a monthly prize draw. I do all kinds of stuff. So what I think I'll do, I'll just put all the relevant links in the information box below for you and in the comments for phone users. You can find my subscriber email list if you want to be in my monthly prize draw. I give away a free private reading and some oracle cards as well. Watch out for the announcement for the winners as well, Super Souls. If you're already on my list, I'll be announcing those. I usually announce them around one of the Sunday readings, and I'll be posting that. That comes every month. So just a ton of stuff. Super Souls, just hold fast here, because it feels like the opportunity of a lifetime in terms of clarity of direction for what will ultimately be that pathway to abundance, your calling and your purpose. So I'm just, you know, wow, reading number 2. It's a serious wow for you. So yeah, hold fire. Everything is coming. Tons and tons of love to you, and thank you so much for joining me. It's amazing to read for you. It really is a privilege. Welcome, reading number 3. You have been drawn to this reading by the rune of openings, this beautiful cross, and the card of Lama. It says set clear boundaries and enforce them. The Lama card is about pure love, literally being embodied in the Christ light, which is really interesting that we have this cross here. And the rune of openings, it suggests clarity of direction, clarity also, I think, of intent. Now we are asking in these readings, we're asking your angels, and this is associated with Archangel Chamuel, this card. We're asking your angels today for advice, guidance about the new beginning that is about to be given to you. So we'll draw from the Archangel Tarot first. 1, 2, 3 and 4. And a second tarot as well, I think. Perhaps an oracle card too. 1, 2, and I see 3. And another angel oracle card, and there is yours. Oh, I feel this one too. Let's see what we're shown here. So, oh, look at this, is so very interesting. Angel of decisions, angel of communication. Okay, now remember, set clear boundaries and enforce them. Okay, very interesting, because reading number 2 also, my apologies, that looks as though this is going to be so blinded by light. We need to place it somewhere else. Let's put it up here. It is very interesting, reading number 3. That reading number 2 was, there were decisions to make. So if you've been drawn to both readings, then it may be relevant. So your first card, Knight of Gabriel. Confident, enthusiastic, courageous, charismatic, time to take action, great passion for a cause, instinctively knowing just what to do. Great. Next, peace. Oh, these are beautiful cards. Super Souls. Release the past. Archangel Azrael. There is a more enriching future. Let go and it just says let go and let God, but I think it's let go and let God guide you, heal you, move you forwards. Gosh, this is a very clear opening of clarity for you, but the opening, curiously enough, I think it's about letting something go. 10 of Michael, a situation has ended and you are finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you. This is very clear, reading number 3, very clear. Something's coming to an end and there is a new beginning. Make bold and ambitious choices. 2 of Gabriel. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. Oh, wow, there's an amazing energy. Oh, this is so beautiful. So we have 5 of Trees, limitation. It's really interesting. This was in one of the other readings, reading 2, I think. Page of Stars, curiosity, which I think was in reading 1. Gosh, this is amazing, the energy around 3 very different readings, and yet such I guess that the energy is around because I am recording this at the time of a new moon, and the energy of the new moon is supporting extraordinary windows of opportunity and openings. Queen of Angels, visionary. Okay, and this was in reading 2. Right. Super Souls, you have been confined by a situation. And I'm really sorry about this because I can see this really clearly. You've been confined by a situation where somebody was actually very controlling of you. It's like they stifled the very essence of who you were. They stifled basically they were attracted to your life light. They were attracted to the brightness of who you are, rather. You know, I say who you were because it's interesting. I literally think they dampened your light. They were attracted to you because of your light, your ideas, your brightness, your vitality. They were attracted to you because of your openness, your kindness, your generosity, the love light around you. You bent over backwards for this person. You absolutely bent over backwards. But actually, they were really quite draining of your energy. You tried, I'm really seeing here, you really tried to talk to them. You tried your absolute best to, you really tried to, you went over and above to try and fix things. But they couldn't take from you what you offered them in a way that they could, what am I trying to say? It's like they were bound by their own limitations. They couldn't use what you offered them to grow. They were using the generosity of you, all that you gave them. They used it to feel better in the moment, but they were never using it to get better in themselves and to move forwards. They were using it to sort of stay stuck, but to do it better. I don't really know how better to say it. Now, this has come to an end. And if any of you are still connected to this person, I think most of you have moved on. A situation has ended. You're finally free. But maybe there's the residue of it. Because it's actually really traumatic to be in a relationship with someone who's really controlling. You know, and also when you've given 1,000% and some. You know, by the time it comes to an end, even though you know it had to come to an end, you know it wasn't working, you know it was not happening, you're exhausted. You're absolutely exhausted from it. And so, and then often when something comes to an end, if you are as generous and kind, and you guys really, you have the heart light around you is beautiful. Really, really beautiful. You are you have such a generous and giving nature. It's delightful to be sitting in your energy to read for you, really, truly. But, you know, the Llama energy is really interesting because it honors love, but also says, you know, if you're generous, kind and giving, sometimes people overstep those boundaries. Sometimes, actually, we relinquish them ourselves. I mean, sometimes you overstep your own boundaries by giving too much and not reining that in. You really, really did do this. You tried your utmost. You tried every avenue of communication possible, and it just didn't work. Every idea you could think of, you came up with it. The headspace it took up in you to try and work out how to help this person, finding information to help to, you know, offer them different routes of support. And it just didn't come to fruition. But it is genuinely over now. And I know there's a part of you that really, really wishes that person could have grown. And sometimes you will even reminisce a bit and think, could I have done more? And the answer here, your angels are saying, you could not have done anything to change this. You could not have done more. It was not possible for you to do more. Okay? It's really clear, really, really clear. You could have done no more. It's time to release the past. There is a more enriching future coming. Let go. Let God show you the way. I mean, look at the energy here of what's being, you've tried and tried and tried. Look how much is being open to you. I just need to show you all of these cards that are saying, we want to give to you now. It's time for you to receive. Look at this. This angel, this person here is sitting here. You know, you were so tangled in trying to work out what to do, whether or not you should make this decision. And here's this angel offering you with their open arms. And then in this card, another angel offering you with open arms. And then another, here you are offering. And Ten of Michael, it's like this bow, you know, it's the final, you know, finale, the end of the show. Take a bow gracefully. It's now time for you to receive. And again, another angel. Here we are. Opening arms. Make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. It is time for you to move forwards and find the right tribe for you. And that tribe is coming. Now, leave those limitations behind you. Whatever was restricting you, for some, maybe for some there was a degree of intent. For many, this person was just dealing with really deep unconscious stuff that they could not control, and nor could you. But it is now time to step back into the world. Take action, great passion for a cause, instinctively knowing just what to do. It is now time for you to step forward, that pathway forwards. Every angel around you is opening their arms and saying, off you go, we are giving to you now. It's your turn. It's time for you. Take the bow on this one and move on. It's time to get curious. Be curious, because the thing about the energy of someone who is actually ultimately deeply troubled, even if they are not conscious or aware of it, if they are troubled and they can't, for whatever reason, fix it, it's not your responsibility. It stifles your curiosity, it stifles your passion, because you just get drained in trying harder and harder, and you go over and over, could I have done something differently, and da-da-da-da-da. Let all of that go. This is over, it's ended. And I'm sorry that it has ended in a way, because I know that feels tough, but wow, you know, this is like time for you. This is now time for you to move forwards, and move forwards with confidence. And, you know, this is time for you. Get curious, get out there. Think about what you want. Vision in, regain your light. Vision in what you want. Vision in the things that you are desiring. Because the pathway is being opened for you now. It's almost like karmically, my goodness me, you gave so much. And now your angels are saying, we want to give back to you. You gave your all to this situation, this person. And now we wish to give to you. It's your turn to receive. We want to pave the way for you. Let's draw some more cards, reading number 3. This is the new beginning. The new beginning is coming from this ending. The clarity of direction is going to be literally lit up for you. May we have cards, please, for reading number 3. May we ask for more information. How is this going to move forwards now? 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6 and 7. It's beautiful. So, oh, this is lovely, right? Isn't it funny how I just could breathe out? This is really fascinating. 4 of Swords. Okay, so there's recovery around you. Yeah, there's recovery. There's this space of nurture. Okay. 10 of Pentacles. This is gorgeous. You know, this is your vision, the dream, happy families, winning the this is like winning the lottery, you know, metaphorically. We have the 6 of Cups and the 6 of Wands. Yay. Okay, we have the 4 of Pentacles, we have the 8 of Pentacles, and the Death and Rebirth card. Okay, very interesting, very interesting. So, your angels are saying to you, look, yes, you do need to recover. You do need to, you know, in fact, I think you've kind of retreated because you felt like you needed to regroup. But your angels are actually saying, do you know, now is actually the time to come out of that place. You know, stop reminiscing. Because when we reminisce and we go over and over and over something, it stays with us. You know, it clings. It's like we're not letting go of it. You're being asked to release. You know, we have these 2 4s at either end of this row of cards. You know, this is like, it's time to let go, no longer to cling to the safety of recuperation. Actually, it's time to step into the world, get creative, be curious, go out there, start to vision in the things that you really, really want. Okay? Stop reminiscing, because that clings to the energy, it clings to you, and actually start to vision in what you want, the final outcome, the ultimate goal. This person really dimmed you down. You need to step back into the limelight again here. Okay, it's time to take an ownership of your light, your vision, your direction, your dreams. No more compromises here. This is now an ownership of that, and no more recuperation. It sounds a bit harsh to say that when I can see how much you gave. But your angels are actually saying to you, new moon, new beginning. Celebrate who you are. Step into the light. Don't hold on to the energy of this situation. You gave your best, and now we wish to give to you. It's time to step forwards. You know, the new beginning is here. Openings. Whew. Look at this. Death and rebirth. It's like, really, in a way, I think you did almost experience like a mini death, I want to say. Because that sort of happens sometimes if we are in an environment that is stifling us. We begin to feel, I mean, a better way to describe it is we begin to feel not alive anymore. You know, some of you will get what I mean by that. And when we start to feel not alive anymore, we lose touch with our own vibrancy, our own essence. And, you know, going back and working over and over this is not the right thing to do anymore. It's time to move beyond it. You know, you can learn, you can look back to learn, but only because you can now know from everything that you didn't want, you can now define with greater clarity what you do want. You know, every time your mind wanders over a reminiscing of something that didn't feel good, you think of the opposite, because that's going to help you define with positivity what you are seeking and what you're looking for. This is time to take action. Step out of the safe zone. Step back into the world, super souls. Own your light, own your vision, own your direction. Don't hold on to the recuperation anymore. Because that just, interestingly enough, I think when you hold on to the recuperation, I'm not saying we don't need to retire to a safe zone every night and go to sleep and dream and look after ourselves, but sometimes we can do it so much that all we're doing is reinforcing a circular motion of thinking and feeling, of feeling trapped, of held back. And this is time to let go of that. Absolutely time to let go of that. Let's draw some angel answer cards for you as well. Reading number 3. I really, really know how much you went through. I really want to honour that pathway and honour that you gave so much, literally, of yourself to that situation, to that person. And it's time to completely leave it behind. Beyond the learning, in order to help you define with greater clarity that which you desire. Now let's draw more cards for, yeah, that's your first, definitely. Second. Are there any more that we are being offered here? Yes. What do we have here? Great stuff. Great stuff. Oh, these are beautiful cards. What an affirmation. Reading number 3. There's something better. Any regrets, any kind of, oh, I wonder if, you know, there's something better. Your angels are saying, compromise. This is really interesting because actually this card is saying you require situations of balance, that balance, the giving and the receiving. Compromise should not be compromising the person and the essence of who you are. A relationship or any situation should be celebrating your light. You know, there's a beautiful talk by an American doctor called Christiane Northrup. Some of you may know her. And I remember in one of the talks I listened to by her, she said, you know, I don't know, what's the word I'm thinking of? I mean, basically, she was talking about gauging friendships. And she said, you know, the friends to hang on to effectively, or gauging your friendships, are those, she said, gauge them on the basis of how much joy they can cope with. You know, because true friends won't want to dim your light, they'll celebrate it. You know, true friends will want you to shine. True friends will want you to be happy. They won't want you to be happy because there's something in it for them. Or they won't want you to be happy, but secretly they're kind of diminishing you, or surreptitiously undermining you, or squashing you, or controlling you so that you don't have the energy to step up. So that's not a true friend. Yeah, so this card is saying no more compromises. No more compromising who you are. Bring yourself into balance. Only accept relationships that celebrate the essence of who you are. And now is the time. The gift, the opportunity that is being offered to you in the energy of this new moon, the new beginning that is about to be opened up, that is being given to you, is actually from your angels a little bit of a shove. They're like saying, go on. No more hibernating. You know, the energy is right for you to have renewed clarity. You're ready for this. You're ready to shine. You're ready to step back into your light. You've done enough reminiscing. You gave 10,000 times more than you ought to have given. But that's fine, because it was you. You're gorgeous. You're wonderful. You're kind. You're generous. You're lovely. You're amazing. Now, let's take some of that amazingness back into balance for you. You are ready. You're amazing, you're ready, you deserve, and you deserve whatever is now yours to vision in and to discover. It's like renewed discovery, curiosity. You know, when you find, like a child, if a child falls over and hurts themselves, they'll be reticent to run up the path again in case they trip. But actually they'll learn to run more better. They'll look where they're going next time, and they'll begin to find their confidence, and there'll be a point at which they can run with freedom and curiosity again, but with a better skill, because they now look where they're going while they're running. You know, it's like you're at that point where you can re-find that vitality and that sense of curiosity and discovery and the entitlement to hold your own vision again. And that is the opportunity, the beginning that is opening up for you. It's a life-changing opening, because it's the opening of your rebirth, literally back into the world in your own right, after a circumstance and a situation or a someone that really, really, really limited you. I mean, just stifled you beyond belief. I mean, whether it was intentional or unintentional, the point is that was the outcome. It doesn't really matter. It's not your problem to fix. It never was. But you know, you did your best. Reading number 3, it is now your time, you're ready. Never compromise who you are. Shine, be yourself. You are amazing. What an affirmation. The new beginning for you is literally the rebirth and the nudge from your angels. Get out of the safety net here and set forth into the world, because doorways are going to open for you. You are going to shine. Your visions are going to be brought into being. Every angel in this reading was offering themselves, their love, their guidance, their support, their energy to you. It's time for you. Reading number 3. You know, a part of me is almost tempted to draw more cards about the specifics, but I feel in a way it might just diminish from the overall message, really, which from your angels, which is really, they almost want you to dare to be curious again and to vision in exactly what is right for you. Trust and believe it. Be curious, open yourself to discovery, because they are just waiting to give to you. So whatever it is you wish to dream in for yourself, in the uniqueness of your world, whatever you dimmed down before but are now ready to, you are now ready to embrace that vision again. And I truly see here that those doorways will literally just be offered to you in whatever that vision is for you personally. Reading 3, this is mind-blowing stuff, just from the heart. It's not just mind-blowing, it's heart-blowing, but in the most beautiful way, because you've been through so much. Super Souls, if this reading is resonating with you then, and you'd like to get notification of any of my readings, if you subscribe and press the little bell icon, they should come into your stream. I'll put various links in the information box below. I have a timeless readings playlist. I'm putting all sorts of readings, you know, all the spontaneous ones like this go in there, so you can always find a reading if you're having a wobble. You can always find a reading that might help to give you some specific guidance at some time. And I post every Sunday with weekly guidance from your spirit team for the week ahead, and every Friday a moon update as well for the coming week. Just tons of stuff. I have a giveaway, a free private reading. I have like a private a draw for my subscribers as well. There's a subscriber email list to add yourself to if you want to be in the prize draw, and oracle cards I give away every month too. So just a ton of stuff. Super Souls, I'll put all the links in the information box below. Thank you so much to all of you who have been supporting me on Patreon. I mean, I'm so grateful. You know, it really does help me to keep putting free stuff into the world. I'm so grateful. And also to those of you who have been giving back through the thanks, the super thanks in the comments. Truly you are all so appreciated. And actually you are all appreciated for your presence, your support, for tuning in, and just thank you for being you. Really thank you so much. It is a privilege to sit in the energy of your readings and to read for you. Super Souls, tons of love.